Alistair, welcome to Hamilton Island. It's been a couple of days now since you arrived. We had a little tour when you came in. How do you feel?
It's great. What an absolutely beautiful place. I've had a chance to look around the island and went out on a helicopter this morning to go over Whitsunday Island and to the reef. It was absolutely amazing, and in some ways it's hard to focus on the fact that we've got some racing in the next 2 days because it's such a beautiful place. You feel like it is a real holiday destination, obviously.
It is, yeah. Any sneaky things you've been doing in training to try and prep for this that are a little bit out of the norm? You know, the world knows what you've achieved in the sense of the 2 Olympic golds and World Championships, but have you had to maybe throw a few things into the mix of training?
I haven't actually, to be honest. I think if I'd had more time to prepare for the event, if it was late in the year, for sure I'd definitely be doing things specifically, probably the fast stuff, you know, a bit quicker training, more focus on transitions and jumping between disciplines. But to be honest, it's early March and I've come straight from Britain, and my focus after a long year last year and a fair bit of time off has just been getting fit and getting the body healthy and getting ready to get on the start line.
Am I sensing then that maybe the heat could be a big issue for you?
I think the heat is going to be, I mean that's not rocket science, is it? I'm like pasty, I'm from Leeds, it's really hot here, the heat is going to be an issue, and but you've just got to race conditions, and I think I might have to race a bit sensibly because of it, and that's fine.
Now, do you think you'll have to take a little bit more different styles of fluids above just water? You'll be taking on some other entities as well, some of the sports drinks and so forth to try and get you through this? Yeah,
for sure. We've got well, obviously over a lot of years, but especially into Rio last year, we developed a lot of hydrating strategies and with lots of electrolytes. So yeah, I'll just be doing that just to give myself the best chance of staying in one piece and healthy during the race.
Day one sees that 10-minute break between each race. Any thoughts on what you might try and just do in that 10 minutes? Or are you going to just chill out and relax, or are you going to keep moving? What are you going to do?
The 10 minutes is quite hard actually. I think I just prefer to go straight through back to back. But I think it's quite interesting because it's not really long enough to recover for anything, so if you've gone too deep in that first race, I mean, you can do what you want in 10 minutes, you're still going to be knackered going into the second one. So yeah, the 10 minutes is important. It's going to be cooling down, bit of hydration, bit of carbs in you maybe, but really it's about not pushing too hard in the races beforehand, I think.
Big question was, when we went out on the little tour in the buggy, we talked about the hill, 1-3 hill, and it's 23% of stages, and you were quite confident getting up there in a 21. What about if it's wet? Well, there's going to be a lot of wheel slippage out of the saddle. You're going to have to keep the backside down on the seat to try and keep traction on that course. Is that a concern?
Yeah, I actually went up it in the wet yesterday, and there's actually certain bits of tarmac that seem to slip a bit more. The actual main stretch fit is pretty grippy, and I don't know how you measure gradients in Australia, but it's not the same in Britain, that in 23%. So I think, and the road quality is good, and it's not like, at home we get a lot of overlying trees and moss on the roads. It's completely clean, so I think it needs to be really wet and oily to get a significant amount of wheel slippage. I think it'll be alright.
Choice of weaponry, you're going to use the road bike with the small TT bars?
Yeah, I'm going to use the road bike for the time trial. I think I'm going to put TT bars on, but I'm not even sure how advantage TT bars, because I mean there's not a lot of time where you're going to be on them. I mean there's a bit on the runway, but they've got the dog legs in it, and then the bit from the runway to the bottom of the hill is twisty, and you're going to literally get them on TT bars for 30 seconds and then off them, and so I think I'm going to put them on, but there's not going to be a massive advantage at all, I don't think.
I think that's Stuart O'Grady and Robbie McEwen just flying in now on the chopper. Actually, they just come in the background. We might have got a little flushed out there. So, also crank length, staying with the normal crank length that you're used to.
Yeah, staying with a normal crank length. Yeah, you're really clutching at straws when you're starting to change crank length. I think.
You never know. And wheel choice.
I have brought one set of wheels, a pair of Zip 404s, just a great all-round set of wheels. I mean, I guess I could have brought a slightly more aero pair of wheels for the time trial, but the advantage would have been absolutely tiny.
So the Boardman's ready to go then? Is that
Boardman's ready to go, yeah.
All right, mate. Well, look, I will point out too, by the way, this is now going to go live into Bahrain.
Oh wow!
So His Royal Highness will be watching, tuning in, and especially this being your first start for Bahrain Endurance 13. We're very happy to have you on board.
Thank you very much for having me.
His Highness is waiting to see how good you can lay it down on the course.
Good. Look forward to it. I think you've got to believe you can be competitive, and obviously, if I didn't think I could be, I'd probably be staying a short course to try to win that. But that said, I don't really know for sure, and we'll see. There's definitely a few things that I've got to change, a few things to learn and pick up, and we'll see how quickly I take to that. In terms of the actual physiology of it, I think I spent a lot of my career actually struggling to get to the high end stuff. My physiology is low steady state stuff, so I'm kind of thinking I might be a bit better at that. Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to aim for Kona. I've been a triathlete since I was 8 years old, and although the Olympics has definitely been my focus and my dream, as soon as I learned about racing in Kona, I wanted to go there. And obviously, if you want to go there, you want to try and win. So, that's definitely something that I want to do at some point. I'd like them just to be able to refer to me as, I guess, an all-round triathlete who succeeded over all disciplines and distances.